Our next hot topic: a woman kicked out of Gold's Gym in LA for exposing a trans woman for being in the women's locker room. I seen the video. It has gone viral if you haven't seen it already. But a young lady said she was in the locker room, butt naked, and she's changing her clothes. And then there was a man in the locker room that happened to be trans, and she says, "Yo, bro, what are you doing in here?" And he kind of went off on her. So she went to the staff and was like, "Yo, how do y'all let someone in the women's locker room that's a dude?" And she said she seen his piece. Y'all know what I mean by piece, right? A sexual instrument. So what she see is a man. Let me know what y'all think about that in the chat. Let me know what y'all think about that in the chat. Everyone comment up this. Best streamer. I appreciate that, Mr. Cluck. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Don't forget to hit them likes, y'all. Hit them 100s. It helps with the growth of the show. But what do y'all think about that? I thought it was extremely interesting that we live in a world where some women, not all, but some women advocate for the foolishness of trans women being in the same space as women. Me personally, as a man, and I have a daughter, I don't feel comfortable women sharing bathrooms with trans women or trans men. Or if you a naturally born woman, regardless on what your preference is or what you want to be, you're a naturally born woman, you could be in the damn locker room. But if you not that, if you got you some junk, if you a dude, a naturally born dude, no matter how you feel waking up on Tuesday or Wednesday, you should not be sharing spaces with women. That goes for the locker room. That goes for sports. That goes for damn near everything. You should not be sharing the same space. What are you doing in there, bro? What are you doing? And some people feel like it's different perversions. But at the end of the day, he's in there because he feels like he's supposed to be in here. He feels like a woman. He was dressed like a woman in his hair and stuff like that. But it's a dude. And you have these women in here who will get naked because they're trying to change their clothes. They just had a big workout, whatever the case may be. What are you doing in there? And let alone looking at them. What are you doing? She didn't ask you to do that. She didn't ask you to come in there to give her a little something. She didn't ask for none of that. So what are you doing? So as a community, are we cool with this type of behavior? When are we going to say enough is enough? And nobody is bashing trans people. Your ass should not be in the bathroom if your natural born body is not that. If somebody has to question what you are, then you should not be in there. Simple and plain. I don't care how anyone feels about that. If you're not naturally what you are, you're not supposed to be in somebody else's damn bathroom, sharing the same spaces, playing the same sport. It makes no sense. Why would you want to do that? You've never seen a natural born woman want to be a man that say, now I want to play in a man's sport. I want to play football. I want to play in an NBA. I want to play men's basketball. I want to go change with the men. I want to be in there. You don't see that. So why do you have these naturally born naturally born men who view and act and wants to be women, want to be in natural women spaces? That's creepy. I don't care what you feel like you are. That's not what you are. The world ain't going to see you as that. You could be a version of that for yourself, but at the end of the day, you cannot be in those spaces, bro. I don't care what nobody, I don't care what type of flack I might get for this. I don't care if this, you could clip this. I do not care. You should not be in that space. I have a daughter. I would feel a way if she's in the bathroom and a dude is in there and he has a dress on, I would feel away. I would crash out. I'm not even gonna hold you. I would crash out. Like, what are we doing? And some people say, well, build trans people their own. Okay, I have no issue with that. I have no issue with that, because that's what you're supposed to be. Or you're supposed to be with your naturally born gender. Simple and plain. If we're going to create a space that allows them to have a trans bathroom, then cool. Whether you know, naturally born woman or man, you could go in there, handle your business and this, that, and the third, and you have for the women, you have for the men. Cool. But if this is what you're natural born, whatever you say to yourself day to day, that's your business. If you act like a woman, treat yourself as a woman, your friends and your family treat you as one, that's your business. That's your family business. I have a person in my family that has transitioned. I have a person in my family that has transitioned. I treat them with the utmost respect. I treat them with the utmost respect in their eyes, not in my eyes, in their eyes. In their eyes, I treat them with the utmost respect. But I don't have to worry about my family member doing some goofy shit like that. That's all the way goofy. Don't have to worry about that. So that's not saying that trans people is void of love. No, they're still human beings. They still deserve love from their family and friends. Yes. Treat their circle how their circle want to be treated. Yes, but when it comes to the rest of the world, you in the rest of the world, you have to acquiesce, my G. What are we talking about? We're not going to play in the gray regarding this. I don't care who feel a certain type of way. Will it be the community, the alphabet? I don't care. It is what it is. We got to either make a place for people that are trans, that live their life this way, and we create a space where they could be comfortable and let them do their business like how we do our business, or they have to acquiesce to one or the other. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Is it right? Who cares? It's either we're going to do it or we're not. Simple and plain. So that's how I feel about that. The lady was kicked out of the gym. She was kicked from Gold's gym. I don't think that was right. I think she should not only be reinstated her membership, but there's some emotional damage. Somebody seeing your body, that's a form of violation, that you didn't ask to see your body. That's a form of violation. There's a form of mental anguish that she's going through. So there's some other things that Gold's Gym need to come up off on before she takes them to court. Because that's a situation. I'm taking somebody to court. If that's my daughter, I'm informing my daughter to take their ass to court. Because that's crazy. Now, what if this dude, and then he didn't do this, or she didn't do this, she could have did something sexual to this person and nobody will ever know. It'll be his word versus hers. Then what? Then what? So we got to stop playing like sex does not matter. That body organ does not matter. It matters, because if it didn't, we wouldn't highlight it. If it didn't, it wouldn't be a big issue. Let me check out the chat. Toasty, there's no mods in here but Ashley himself. Oh my God, this is little brother from Sister. Oh my God, our single men always talking about relationships they would never be in. Your mod sucks. No freedom of speech. Ashley, good name. I'm with you on that, Ashley. Honestly, but no offense. Okay, what? because that dress could cover up a predator. No, not okay. They should have their own place to go. Yeah, I mean, they saying crash out. They wanted me to crash. Mansplaining. See, that's the type of tacky shit I'm talking about. When I speak on the truth, now it's mansplaining. My truth have nothing to do with anybody agreeing with me. It's not about for you to agree with what I said, talking about mansplaining. It is what it is. That's the world we live in. Why people spend time thinking about trans people? How many trans people y'all ever met? I actually have a trans person in my family, sir. So again, you speaking out of turn and out of pocket, coming out of left field, you obviously didn't hear what I spoke on. Big up to New York. Shout out to Al in the building. Appreciate that, my brother. Hit them likes, hit the 100s. Everyone needs to mind their own business and be nicer to their neighbors. See, you don't even know what the hell you talking about, Teddy. Don't even know what the hell you talking about. You just in here talking because it was actually the trans person that should not been in the damn bathroom with the women. So why do we not speak on that? Are you not a man? Like, what are you talking about? We are mankind. Mankind makes laws and rules. The same laws and rules that you grew up in. Make no sense. Okay, so my bad, Teddy. My bad, Teddy. I commit when I'm wrong, bro. My bad, Teddy. He said I'm talking to the people in the world, not the chat. Oh, my bad, Teddy. I know when I commit when I'm wrong. So if you're not speaking to me or the chat, cool. My bad, brother. Good morning, sir. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hit them likes, hit the 100s. That's the Democratic Party talking shit. You is talking to you, homie. UG. Yeah, I'm again. If you're not speaking against it, again, my bad. Blessings. Appreciate Mac in the building. Hit them likes, hit the 100s. Max, appreciate you for tapping in. W. New York, new mayor. A lot of people in the chat wasn't feeling the new mayor. We spoke about that a little bit earlier. And I'm about to speak on it now. Moving on to our next hot topic, New York City Mayor-elect Zoran. I know I'm going to get this last name wrong.